What is poppin', squad? It is your boy, and today we're gonna be talking about some real things. You know what I'm saying? Be completely transparent with you guys, give you guys a little update and all that and the other. So first thing first, there's been rumors going around that I've seen on my social media and throughout the comments here and there that people are saying finally that the division got to the point where even the content creators are leaving and playing other games, and it's because the game's dead, yada this, yada that, which I completely understand. Where we're at a point where we're kind of like at the bottom of the barrel, right? Everything's settled out. The metas have been established. Everybody's already gotten used to 1.3. They decided at this point whether or not they liked it. Some people enjoy it, some people can't stand it, and everybody has their own viewpoint that makes sense, right? I totally understand where people are coming from when they say that it could feel like it doesn't have diversity, and then I could also feel the people who say this is better diversity than what we've had, and more people complained about this one than they did when Cronus and stuff was running around. So either way, depending on the spectrum that you're on, you know, people can have their viewpoints, and I totally respect it. But I made a promise to myself 2 years ago, no matter the status of the game, being that I do love Division and I do enjoy Division, and regardless of how much the meta is against what I like, I always find my way to have enjoyment out of it. You guys saw with my Rogue Police purges and with my little free-for-all battle royales, anything I can make that makes the PvP feel fun, I'm gonna do regardless. So for me, it's almost like, depending on how patient I am, the game can be immortal to me personally, because I always try to find something, you know, look at the glass halfway full type concept. But I can 100% understand why some people don't have that mentality, and it's not for everybody. This patch is definitely different in terms of like how strong certain things are, but we've always had that, you know, in every single patch in the game's history. We've always had the dominant builds, and it's just sometimes the builds that are dominant are mad annoying. And in this sense, I use D3 gameplay just to showcase what people could possibly be complaining about. You could just see this is one of the things that people absolutely can't stand, and it makes sense, it's reasonable. But at the end of the day, your enjoyment of your game should be based off of how you feel about it, not by the popular crowd. And if you like the game, don't be afraid to say it. Don't be afraid to let people call you a sellout or say that you're just being thirsty because that's what your channel. Anybody, and I'm speaking to content creators and people and like, you know, it's always gonna be the game's dead. The game's dead. Why are you playing this? But the people who are asking that obviously have to be on a Division video to say that. But I'm gonna tell you guys how I feel about it. At this point, I already know Division 2 beta is on its way. I don't know exactly when. We're all pretty much waiting on that. That's going to be our little refresher, because what's going to happen with that is when everybody plays Division 2, they're going to get excited about Division once again, and they'll probably come back to 1 just for the sake of just getting themselves mentally prepared for the game. Now, for me personally, I already know. Like, I've already planned this like months ago. I already knew, okay, there's going to be a point where I can't put out potent content, where the point it's like, you know, my build videos and, you know, hardcore brand new gameplay with new sets and all like new setups and all that. You can't really do that right now, because realistically, if I was to put out a build video right now, in my own heart and my own mind, I feel like it's just cheesing you guys out of views. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys know at this point what builds work and this, that, and other. The only ones I can pretty much release is the people who really want to see exactly what I have, and that's reasonable. You know, some people just want to, you know, copy and paste, and there's nothing wrong with that. But for general content, I don't see myself exploiting you guys and your attention by putting out meaningless videos. And I'm not saying anybody who is putting out build videos is putting on me. I'm just saying on my accord. People who watch my videos, you've seen everything that I put out, and I don't put out trash builds for you guys and set you up for failure. That's not how I do. So I am kind of limited, especially in this patch. But honestly, what it comes down to is there's going to be a point where all content creators for the game, you know, we're not going to have this is our main hold off, and we want to continue to grow, and we want to be able to expand, and it's hard. It's extremely hard. Division, for some reason, it's only with this game, Division subscribers, and I'm not talking about you guys, so I love you guys, right? I'll never belittle my subscriber base. You know, everybody else is up for the fire, but not mine. You know what I'm saying? Even though some of y'all be playing, but realistically, like all jokes aside, it is difficult to be a Division YouTuber and try to play anything else, because it doesn't matter how much time you put in. If your subscriber base loves Division, that's all they love, and no matter how fun the game is or how good you do in another game, it's like they're locked in on it. And if they don't want to watch any other game, they won't. They really won't. They won't like a video. They won't share it. They won't comment. It's just, if it's not Division, I don't want to see it. And if I'm not streaming Division, or the homie's not streaming Division, or somebody's not streaming Division, they don't want nothing to do with it. And I think that's what kind of drives content creators insane, because it's like, man, at some point we have to take like a mini break until the next game comes out, which is what a lot of people are doing, trying new games. Blackout came out, and I fell in love with Blackout, and I already told myself, even if I don't get views, I'm gonna establish some kind of audience. So if it ever comes to a point like this with Division 2, where a lot of people get over it, I'll have something to fall back on in the meantime until an update happens, or another title drops that everybody enjoys, or something along those lines. So for me personally, I have been playing a lot of different games, and I'm actually excited because I never ever took a break in the past 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never stopped making Division videos since beta, bro. And I just think about that concept. Think of all the breaks you as a viewer, which a lot of people haven't, but just think about all the times you just say, I can't play Division right now. I'm going to take a whole patch off. I'm going to take 2 months off. I'm going to take 3 months off. I never had that. So because I wanted to stay hopeful for the people who did, enjoy the patch. Some people like 1.3, some people like 1.4, 1.5, 1.6, 1.7. It always changed, and I never wanted to leave the people who did like the game hanging. So I found the best ways I could to stay active in the community, keep putting out videos, even when it was rough, man. There was nights where I didn't even sleep because I had to think about what video can I put out to help the community, or entertain the community and the people who just want to watch this. How long should I put out a stream and all this, that, what I'm saying, while maintaining college, while maintaining my own living conditions. So that's, I'm not trying to toot my own horn and say, oh, feel sorry because he did that. No, I'm just saying realistically. So now I'm at a point where it's like, it's not even that. I want to take a break from the game, because I don't. I told you, I'm keeping my promise, like I did from 2 years ago. I said I will never stop making Division content until literally the game dies. Like, that's just one of my promises, and I owe that to Division, because that's what gave me my channel, basically. So now that I'm at a point where I feel I've kind of put in my work, it's like I'm basically taking a lunch break, and I already know when Division 2 comes out, it's gonna restart the whole process like I did with Division 1. It's going to be non-stop content every single day, multiple content. So I'm mentally preparing myself with that by enjoying other games in the process, because I know for a fact when that comes, all other games are dead to me. So in the meantime, it will be nice just to continue growing, trying to attract new audiences. I already have squad, I already have you guys, and I appreciate you guys with everything. But it's good to also bring new homies into the mix. So when there's new types of games, I can be able to hop on and everybody chill. So theoretically, my goal would be continue trying out new games until something hits. In the meantime, then when Blackout comes out, I can cover Blackout, because I love Blackout. And I know a lot of subscribers who actually like Blackout, and the content's fun to watch and this, that. But we're not going to have our sole talent, which is the builds and the 1v5 and stuff. We're not going to really have brand new version of that until at least the beta drops, and when the beta drops, I'm going to put out mad videos on that too. But for Division 2, we already know that I'm gonna cover that. Pretty much everybody who's like retired sub right now is pretty much saying I'm gonna just chill until Division 2 comes out, because I know where to go when it does drop, because you guys know this is home for Division content, and always will be. So when Division 2 comes out, that's a given. But in the meantime, I just think that if I were you guys, right, like let's say I've been watching somebody's videos for however long, I don't care if it's just been a month, try your best just to say what's up, like even if you don't enjoy the game, go and support your fellow content creators, because it is a hard time to maintenance content for you guys, especially with this game. And I think not that you guys owe it to anybody, but I think morally, you'd be like, you know what, these dudes are actually trying to entertain us and try to keep the game alive for us so we could play, and all those kind of things. You want to be able to have that mindset and be able to help out content creators so that they don't stop, so that we don't lose content creators left and right due to the stature of the game. So I just want to put that out there, and just know I'm going to be playing a lot of games, trying them out, having fun with it. So leave some suggestions in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Division content's always going to be #1, but guess what? Your boy's going to try to expand it any way he can to get squad bigger than ever. So it's been real. Thank y'all so much. I will look forward to Division 2 content. Look forward to seeing you guys support. And thank you guys for so much support throughout this whole time. So it's been real. Your boy is out.